You were recently on the History Channel on Brad Metzer's Decoded.
Meltzer's, yeah.
Rolling my eyes.
Yeah, what was how was that experience? How did they contact you? How did they get you to go and talk about these things? I mean, was their production more? I mean, could you can see the shots? I mean, the cameras are far away. I mean, I'm always analyzing production value, especially when it comes to these types of conspiracy type shows, because a lot of times you can, based on angles and editing, you can make anything look scary. So, how did they? I mean, you hear the police sirens. Oh, we better go have lunch someplace else. Yeah. I mean, how was that? Was it more staged? Or was it more? Talk to me. How did it work?
I wouldn't say it's staged, but what it is there's 3-4 cameras shooting that the conversation that we have is very lengthy, 15-20 minutes, and then they'll edit it down to 2 minutes. So I was contacted. They emailed me because my name's associated with the Illuminati. So they wanted to do a show about the Illuminati. They emailed me. I talked to them. They actually were considering me to be one of the 3 investigators. So I was contacted by 2 people. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but I was contacted by 2 people, and I don't think they know they were contacting me. So a segment producer wanted me to be in the segment, and then some other person, a casting director, wanted me to be in the show. But then the executive producer said I was too young. I didn't even meet with them. I didn't know anything about it. They just a show about investigating conspiracies. There's going to be 3 people. Investigating these things. So all I knew about it was they flew me to New York to meet with 3 investigators who are investigating the Illuminati and the Illuminati symbolism in the Statue of Liberty. And when I saw what they produced, it was laughable, because just the conversation that I had doesn't take place in the sound bites you hear me saying are just in different orders. They made it seem like there was a police siren, and I said, "Oh, we better go find a place to sit down." That was incredible editing. There were police sirens, and I said, "Let's go find a place to sit down." But these occurred at different times, and then they zoomed in on the police, and then they zoomed in on a camera, and then they zoomed in on the police, and then so it seemed like it was, the siren goes off, and I'm looking at the cameras, and I say, let's get out of here. It was laughable. And obviously Brad Meltzer is an insider. He's friends with Bush 41.
Yeah.
His job is to kind of sort of contain and whitewash the truth.
Well, as we found out when Danny went and asked him questions at the book signing, because you put a tip out on Facebook, Danny followed up with that and went to the book signing and started asking him questions. And he, at the book signing, he revealed, that he was actually hired by Homeland Security to come up with these crazy scenarios who knows if they've actually been applied to scenarios that became true.
Yeah, he spoke about his friendship.
I'm not saying that he's involved with any false flag terrorism. I mean, he may not be. He may not know. But now what's happened is you're compromised. You see, it's sort of like Bush invites him into his house. Bush gives him all this access. I think Bush actually gave him the access to the Red Cell Project for his credibility, gave him access to the National Archives for his new book, and I think sort of they saw him as a rising star and co-opted him to use him to gatekeep, but to also smear propaganda, because now he's seen as the insider guy. Yeah, he revealed that he was given Bush 41's letter that he gave to all of the past 4 or 5 presidents have given a short, brief personal message in the desk to the next president. Anything secretive, just a little personal. No national security secrets. But Meltzer's spinning it like the presidents leave this secret note, a secret book, and he was actually
book of secrets.
Yeah. Now, Bush actually emailed him the note that he left in Bush 41 that he left in the desk. And so he revealed that as part of his marketing campaign for his book as, I'm such an insider. I have the secret note that Bush gave, to Clinton. And it's just, it's
You know what the impression I get from Meltzer is that he's this like nerdy little comic book dweeb who is just reveling in all this, like being inside, and finally he's somebody important. He's Bush 41's friend, and he's got this inside access to all this stuff, and he's just loving it. His arrogance on stage was just like...
You know, I have to make a quick note because our production office doesn't seem to understand that if you click A, you will take the entire shot back to the camera. Because when you guys take the shot, it says Mark Dice under my name, under me. So people will get the wrong impression. Just a quick note on simple TriCaster editing 101, guys. We love you.
Well, that's what happens, Gary, when you don't have a multi-million-dollar budget like Fox News.
We don't have a multi-million-dollar budget, you know.
Yeah, you have a $6,000 budget, it looks like. You know, and I want to throw this out, too. You know, Gary... You can see Gary's a genuine guy. Gary's not in this for the money, for the fame. Gary's a hardworking guy, and so I want to just, you know, I want to throw some support behind you guys. And hey,